I live in the Villages of Cool Springs. My community is not growing. We've been built out for how long? But we're going to be rezoned because of other neighborhoods that are growing and putting that stress on Ravenwood High School.
Part of that's going to be due to geographical.
Yes.
I mean, that's just it, geographical. We do not, correct me if I'm wrong, Allison, we do not do transportation zones. We try not to do transportation zones across the transportation zone.
Well, my 7th grader that goes to Woodland rides a bus with kids that are dropped off at Ravenwood as well. They share buses.
Right. Woodland will ride by themselves, and those students on to Centennial will have their own bus. But since they ride together, once you split those apart, we probably will not increase the number of buses. They'll just ride differently.
If you're building 3 schools, why wasn't one of them a high school, as was originally planned?
We are building a high school in the southern part of the county. It should be opening not this coming August, but the following.
Why there
August.
first and not here?
Growth was huger there. Huge is that a word? Was greater there.
Did they overcrowd a school there already?
Yes.
Absolutely. Independence High School.
And may I also add that our school board likes an 1,800 capacity high school. We don't feel like we should have 2,000, 2,100, 2,200 students in a high school. It's not safe. So we can do some rezoning and relieve that now. And as we continue to grow, we'll get our new high school out in the
What I
Nolensville
don't
area.
understand is as Nolensville continues to grow, and it is, why are they being sent to Ravenwood instead of being sent to Page, which is the county school? Whereas
Sunset Middle, which feeds Ravenwood.
Right. And we have to look at geographically, where are they? Where are they located? Where is Page located? Where's Ravenwood located? There's a state law, a student cannot be on a school bus more than 90 minutes. So
they're not 90 minutes from Page.
Well, once you start all your pickups and try to drive out there,
and are they 90 minutes from Centennial?
Yeah.
Why not expand the middle school?
Woodland Middle?
Why not expand Woodland Middle? I mean, why?
For high school?
You mean
For 9th grade?
You mean like leave the 9th grade, do a 6, 7, 8, 9 at Woodland? I would have to look, I wouldn't have to.
Or 7, 8, 9 like some
Susan
states.
would have to look at the numbers and say,
like a middle school.
We've never done that before,
right,
so that's a board thing.
The board would have to philosophically, do we want to do 6, 7, 8, 9 in one building? And do we have the space to hold those numbers to do that?
This went to session though. Would you be willing to take that as an option?
I mean, we take all options, sure. Sure, everyone's willing to throw
Yeah, but Susan, are these options being considered? I appreciate you writing some stuff down too. I really do. But I don't sense from all of your membership on the board that this is not that this has more to do with the end of a budget year, and why the rush? I don't understand why the concern, why the rush to November 30. I mean, I as a citizen here in this part of East Cool Springs, I'm just finding out about it in the past couple of days that this was happening, and it seems like there could be just a little more time taken for further consideration and other options potentially. And then if this was still the option that was final and presented, everyone would have been heard. There would have been more than one option on the table. And then we'd have to...
Especially given the fact that we have a permanent superintendent starting so very soon.
November,
like
December
2 days later,
1st. No, next day.
Yeah.
December 1st.
Well, you want to look at it from this option.
Uh-huh.
If this was done before rezoning's not easy. He walks in and he can get started and he's not rezoning. But if it's not done before he gets here, he'll be a part of that discussion. Absolutely.
Okay.
Plus, we're getting into planning for the next budget year. The sooner we can know where our students are attending school, the easier the budget process is. We have to have it done no later than January in order to plan for next year.
And Mr. Looney has weighed in on it.
So if it's going to be delayed, it could be delayed like a week and a half or 2 weeks, maybe. Okay.
Wait to speak at the next meeting.
Okay, I don't know we're working on that part. I don't know what's been developed since then. In special call meetings, we have not had that before, but with this issue that
suggesting that
work on a location.
the neighborhoods are willing to have a representative from each neighborhood so that we're all not trying to speak, address the board if we're allowed to.
Okay.
So Susan, are you telling me that the board may vote on this without the community being able to address them before the vote on the 30th?
No, it'll be a minute and a half per group, up to 15 minutes.
That's why we're meeting.
Right, that's why we're meeting tonight.
If you want, feel free to send me an email with your
We'll
thoughts.
give them this
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll be doing a story tonight.
Okay.
We talk to more people and have 2 hours
Is
of
everyone
community.
here?